Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. This is your Royalty, and today we are going to do this smoky eye look. This is a very good look for fall. And by the way, if you are ready, let's go right ahead to this makeup tutorial. Today we are going to do a mere simple smoky eye, and I'm going to show you how I do my smoky eye. And by the way you guys, I am going to use my favorite palette of late, which is this LA Girl Sun Kissed Glow eyeshadow palette. And I'm then going to use few eyeshadows from this eyeshadow palette. We're going to tap into few different looks. I think for now we have attempted more than 4 or 5 eyeshadow looks from this particular eyeshadow palette. You guys, I so much want to do my eyebrows on camera, but for the very same reason of not being able to see things that are too far, I noticed that every time I try to do my eyebrows on camera, I always distract myself with the mirror. Normally when I apply my brightest eyeshadows, I always go ahead and I'm always use the bright or the light concealer. Of late I'm using this concealer just to ensure that my eyelids is bright enough. And today I'm not going to use this. I'm here with a much deeper concealer. And this one that I'm going to use, it is from NYX Can't Stop One Stop Contour Concealer. So normally it will be for those people that are very deep skin that will be contouring. You can use this, but from experience, you don't want to apply too much. It dries up too quick and a little goes a long way. So I'm going to go ahead and apply those few dots. As I apply, I'm not going to blend it to be too high off of my lid. And I know you guys, some of you may even ask yourself, why am I using a deeper concealer and not really going straight to applying my eyeshadows? It is because I realized when you do your smoky eye, you would like to make a deeper base so that the color that you're going to use or your eyelids are lasting a little bit long. They're not going to smudge out or disappear or vanish. And that way, when I have applied a deeper base like this, it is making it easier for my smoky eye to really go a long way, to last all day. Then the very first eyeshadow that I'm going to use, it is this eyeshadow Limitless from this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this brush. It is a eyeshadow brush from Beauty Treats, but I think every brush that is a little bit dense, that you can pick enough of the color from your eyeshadows, it is good for you to apply on your eyelid. And I'm just going to then apply, and I'm going to blend just the base of my eyelid. And as you apply, you wouldn't really want to go too far inside your inner corner. I think right away where I have stopped, it is really a safe place for us to stop with our eyeshadow. And I'm going to take this eyeshadow just to place it a little bit on top of where I would say is my natural color, just a little bit on top. And as I am looking up straight like this, because I have to give myself in the mirror first, this skin is covering up my eyeshadows, so that way I would like it to come and reflect a little bit on top of my eyelid. So that way I'm going to take the very same color and not going back to my eyeshadows. I'm just going to try and diffuse it on top of my natural crease. And because I made a deeper base, it is making my eyeshadows to look very dark brown. The next eyeshadow I'm going to apply, it is the eyeshadow Comet, and I'm just going to diffuse my eyeshadows like that. And as you can see, you guys, it's like my eyeshadows are losing color simply because they are applied on a very wet concealer. I did not set my concealer. Had I set my concealer, the eyeshadows were going to apply in a different way. And that way, you guys, I'm going to just make a circular motion just to diffuse my eyeshadow, my deep colors. And then I'm going back to my eyeshadow brush. I'm not applying anything. I'm just going to ensure that my deep color is well transitioned to the eyeshadow Comet. Like I said, you guys, because of the pigment of this eyeshadow palette, a little really goes a long way. And I'm just going to keep maneuvering with the brush, not applying anything, just with the brush. I'm just going to keep diffusing this eyeshadow. And I'm going back to this eyeshadow. I'm going to use this eyeshadow highlight. I'm just not going to take it too far. I'm just going to place it right at the inner corner and to blend it to my deep color. And then you guys, we have not yet applied the transitioning shade. And then for the transitioning shade, I'm going to use this eyeshadow. Then I'm going to use this eyeshadow just to use it as my transitioning shade. And I think I'm going to also use the very same eyeshadow which I have applied on my inner corner. I'm just going to brighten up my eyebrow bone. The next thing that I'm going to do then is going to be applying my eyeliner. I'm going to use this crayon eyeliner. It's from Essence. It is not a liquid eyeliner like I always do. I always use this one just on my waterline. But right this time I'm going to have to bring my mirror right next to me and really find a way. I'm going to have to hold my eye like this and to really apply my eyeliner. I think my eye of choice for really doing this video is not really the right one, because now I can barely see myself doing this. And because I'm going to make a rim eyeliner, just a little bit, not too much. And as you can see, you guys, then I'm going to go ahead and take my brush and just try to blend the deep brown color as well as my eyeliner. I'm just going to keep blending like that until I am satisfied with the pigment, especially towards my outer corner. Then I'm going to take my concealer. This is my always favorite concealer. And maybe you guys, I don't like how I am looking. It's like everything is looking a little bit dark. Maybe it is because it's early. I noticed that when I film at night, things are a bit different. I like how the video comes about. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my moisturizer. I may look very shiny and sweaty. It is simply because I have not applied any moisture. And by the way, my daughter was just not feeling well this morning, so. And by the way, you guys, this has nothing to do with your Smokey eye application, but this is a beauty blender that I always use to apply my foundation, to apply everything else. And I'd like to show you what it's like after I have wetted it. This is like after I have wetted, and normally I would squeeze the water out, all of this water out, and then I will take my towel and then I'm going to squeeze. The reason why I am squeezing and not twisting is because I don't want to hurt my beauty blender. This small product is very expensive. I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyelashes. These eyelashes, they are from Kiss and the style is Sultry. I think it's just Sultry if I'm still correct. Right. Now I place them on my lash line. I'm going to place them on my outer corner. Then I'm going to take this part and place it on my inner corner. Alright, you guys, let me go ahead and apply my eyelash on this other eye. I think they are nice and tacky, and I can just pop them so easy, like I did on this other side. Alright, seated. I'm going to go ahead and then I'm going to prime my face. My eye is sticking too much. I think it's because I have not been sleeping well of late. I think for the past 4 days I really have not been sleeping well, and I'm one person that is always intentional about being where I am fully 100%. If I'm sleeping, I'd rather be sleeping and really not be half asleep. It's not that it's something that I can control on my own. It's something that happens naturally. And for foundation, I'm going to use L'Oreal Paris Infallible Foundation. It's a fresh wear foundation. Just going to dab it all over my face. And I'm going to place it like this. I'm not sure you guys, but according to my monitor, I'm looking like my skin is a bit deeper than the foundation. The foundation is looking slightly lighter. It's more warm. I find it to really be the best foundation I could ever use. I love this L'Oreal Paris Fresh Wear. Even the L'Oreal Paris Matte Foundation, I really love it. It really is doing a great work. I find it to really not failing me anyway. I don't find this infallible range to really leave me in the dark. Stranded for a better thing, only that the concealer is no longer looking as bright as it used to. As soon as they change the packaging, it does no longer look as bright as it is. That is why I always brighten up with the other concealer. Of late, I'm using Rimmel London. I took this hairs on the side simply because I don't want it to distract me, but it looks like it's distracting me anyways. And you guys, I wanted to apply a very full coverage. When it's hot, I prepare my foundation to really be full because I know it will last longer. I think you guys, it will be a good thing if you stick around, not just to watch the intro, check the eyeshadow application and leave me sitting and talking by myself. Please join me throughout this. I know in South Africa, really, maybe possibly in all other countries, and mobile data to watch YouTube, it is extremely unaffordable to most people, myself included. So most of the time, I think the reason why I really am losing my sleep routine, it is because I want to do a lot of things at night during the night time, because I always lose my mobile data. The one for the night, I always lose it. So I end up paying a lot to the service provider without using enough of that. So a lot of things that I have to do at home. Most of the time I would wait for the night shift, which is midnight. Then after that, I would be battling to even blink, because now I have distracted my sleeping patterns, and by the time I'm just able to sleep, it's already in the morning. I know that fiber has been installed in most areas, my area included, but I'm scared. People are bringing some rumors around this kind of installation. They will say, oh, if you buy the fiber, you know that your information is going to be compromised. So who wants to lose their hard-earned money or having people knowing everything that they do because of this internet thing? Anything that is technology, rest assured criminals can have access to it. It is bringing some fear to some of us who are not really the IT people. Even though I like to learn things on my own, I'm just going to highlight my jawbone. I have not yet applied. I have not yet applied my bronzer as yet. I think it's because I did not bring it. Let me go get it. It is from NAK. I have this bronzer and I'm just going to then apply and scrub my nose bridge with it. And it's not easy for me really to apply makeup when it's hot like this. I have to close the door because my kids are watching TV. It's holiday, they are watching TV. At night is much easier, even though sometimes it gets to be too hot. Now my night schedules has been disrupted by the load shedding. This load shedding schedule has really messed up my life. And I'm just going to then apply my bronzer. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply on my forehead. Just to deepen down this area of the forehead. I was now getting the hang of filming late at night. It was becoming something that I was enjoying, that I was able to put on a schedule for it, but I'm no longer able to do that because the load shedding, sometimes 8 o'clock there is no electricity until 10 o'clock, sometimes until midnight. So my life could be messed up by this. I have made a schedule for my content creation and I don't want to fall behind. That way I gotta use the opportunity when there's a time during the daylight. Gotta use that time and really to the full. So you guys, I'm going to then use this highlighter. Just going to apply on my nose bridge and the tip of my nose. And I always diffuse it with my fingers. Then I'm going to apply on my pupils nose. Taking my fan brush, just going to then go ahead and apply. Just going to then apply. I'm going back to this eyeshadow palette. Just going to use the eyeshadow Limitless. Just going to look at that. I think I was supposed to bring my eyeliner, but I did not bring any. I'm not in a mood to really be going through my makeup bag because that bag was well packed the day I was going to do some people makeup over the weekend. And then for the lipstick, I'm going to use 2 lipsticks. I think I love this one. On its own, it's looking beautiful. I think it will mostly match this eyes, so I'm not going to apply anything, but I think it's looking beautiful and I think I should leave it to be like this. This is a beautiful fall look. The bold lips is always good for fall, but I think you need to trust your instinct. If you feel like applying a bold lip anytime, any season, it's okay to do that. It really is okay. I just need to buff my face and I'm using Yardley and the shade is caramelized. Just going to buff up my face. And you guys, at this time I would have easily applied my setting spray, but I think I shouldn't be applying any. And if you liked this makeup video, kindly go ahead and subscribe. Kindly share, do press notification button every time when I upload, you'll be notified. This is your girl Reality, signing off.